Hey, so I'm back in the bathroom. This is where I get the best signal from. So hopefully this will take care of everything. So I was just having an amazing conversation with Yasmina. She's out in Senegal. So if you did not see part one to this interview, please go watch that, and you'll see that it was getting really good. And then they just want to start bringing the show down. We started talking about racism. We started talking about men having four wives, and I was like, well, I need to have four husbands. I need to be able to have four too. And so click, they bring everything down. So, and I'm saying I'm saying this was an attack. So I'm waiting for the sister to log into this link so we can hopefully continue this conversation. And if it goes out again, it just is what it is. But we were speaking about the realities of being a Black woman in Africa, in America, and just what is that like. And so she has a unique perspective because she went to an HBCU in Columbia, South Carolina. She went to Allen University. And so she has that unique perspective about being a Black woman and being around Black women and having experience what it means to be Black in the South. So waiting for her to hop on right quick. But if you did not catch the first part of the interview, go listen to it because she's also doing amazing things with the youth in Africa. She works with an organization called YALI, which is the Young African Leaders Initiative, and she works at the Regional Leadership Center in Dakar. And so she is the head of communications. And so she has a communication team that helps to run 16 countries within that regional leadership center. And they're actually expanding into 25 more countries. And so we also got a chance to speak about what does it mean to be, in a colonized country under different colonizers. So like, if French, Dakar was colonized by the French. And so you can tell when you get there, that's my cat. The French culture that exists in West Africa, the drinking of the tea, the coffee, the chill, the teranga, a lot of those things that that you experience in West Africa. Part of it is from the French culture. Then you go to Ghana or you go to Kenya, and it's that bustle, bustle, bustle that comes from the British culture. And so I was also talking to her about what is it, what's culture like under Portuguese rule and Spanish rule. So right now we're just waiting for her to hop back on, and we're going to get this conversation going again. Hopefully she is not having a what do you call it, technical difficulties. But yeah, so also if you are watching this and you have questions for her, please, 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 like, let us know. Let us know what your questions are. Let us know what you want to hear, what questions you have, and then let's go from there. Awesome. Because this is an interactive show, and so we want you to be involved in it as much as possible. All right, so she has the link. She's logging back on right now. But yeah, throw us some comments. Throw us some comments. Here she goes. Here she goes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yasmina.
Yes.
All right, we're back.
Let's try again.
Let's try again. And so I've already recaptured our conversation for the audience, just in case they missed part one. I told them to go back and watch part one, because we had an amazing conversation. And so we want to try our best to continue it as much as we can. And because we were speaking on something that's really important, I feel like can benefit more people. And particularly, you have a very unique experience about being a Black woman, being an African woman, as a Black woman in America, as a woman in Africa, having a career, going after yours. And so I want to try again to hear your story. That's all I'm trying to do is hear your story and uplift your story. So please, sister, talk.
Thank you, dear. And I was talking about my experience as a woman in Senegal, and I was saying that I don't feel like women are empowered like they should be. And also, one of the very common thing in Senegal is men have four wives, so their role in society is clearly defined. You know, you work, you still take care of home, and most women are not as independent as they should be. But more and more, the new generation is changing that, and it's a pleasure to see it. Yes, so basically, that's my experience as a woman in Africa. I think we covered the US. I don't think I was offline yet.
No, you were good. You spoke about what it was like to be at Allen. Tell me this: what are the things that you're seeing with the new generation of women that are breaking barriers to empower themselves?
First of all, we actually have a network of women, alumni women from the Yali program, and they're trying to empower women through various initiatives and workshops to teach them about educations, about sex education as well, how to deal with bullies, and they cover a lot of things. In the and like we were talking about post training as well when actually the conversation cut off. And I was saying we do a lot after the program, and some of those association get some funds from us so they can go on with this type of activities. And for example, from Women's Days and African Women Days that was celebrated July 31st, a lot of initiatives and trainings take on in those 16 countries. And we do as much as we can to help women specifically, and yes, and feminine women are also encouraged to come and apply and to get training from us. And yeah, outside of that, the young generation that I see are women like my of my generation in Senegal, some strong feminists, and some of them are wear their scarves, you know, the Muslim scarves. They are covered, but they have such a strong voice. I mean, in a male-dominated environment like Senegal, it's so powerful to see. And I did not mention my mom is a writer. She's her name is Ken Bugul. She's very known. In the writing African writing communities, and her books are studied in U.S. In African literature, and she
Awesome.
was one of the pioneers of saying what women did not want to see in their books. So that's actually why she had a fake name, because she didn't want any problems. And I think being raised by such a woman that really, like, I think that made me. And I don't think if I was raised by anyone, I will be where I am today.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Wow. When you came home from America, was there like a stigma on you from being too American? You've learned too much. You're too bold and aggressive like those Americans. Did you receive any of that kind of backlash?
I mean, I think I had a stigma before that, because yes, even because going to America is cool. You know, you speak English. I mean, they like it, but because I'm not only from Senegal, I'm from Benin as well and other countries. So
Hmm.
that really impacted me in both countries. Like, yeah, you're from here, but you're not really from here. So
Hmm.
I always had these differences about me that made my relationships a little different with people. But at the same time, I think they like the fact that I like my origins and I was proud of it, regardless. And yeah, pretty much it.
Awesome. 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 That's so amazing. Tell me some of the success stories that you've seen from Yeli, from graduates.
Wow. Like I was saying, it's the best part of my work is seeing what those people are doing on the continent. And I see that from the small work that I'm doing, we actually are able to impact somebody's life. And there are so many examples, but I'm gonna give you two or three.
Hmm.
We have a young lady called Amele Adade. She's from Togo, and she recently got a PhD, and she was not too long ago the president of our very very dynamic network in Togo. And just so you know, she's partially blind, and she was
Mm.
able to get a PhD. So that's one of the story that I like to tell about Adade, and she just started a new network for people with handicap. So that's the last network we started at the RLC in Dakar. And there's also another young lady from Mauritania called Aminetou Bilal, and she started a hashtag. She's the environmental activist of our network. She's amazing, and she started this communication campaign that went viral after a program at Yali, and she was named by the African Union, the youth for the youth in Mauritania. So she's one of the key player in the youth organization of the African Union. And there are so many cases, and especially during the COVID-19, we were able to see the leadership of our alumni and the different networks, how they were able to tackle the COVID-19 and stop it spreading across the continent. So that's always the highlight of our stories lately is the COVID-19 initiatives that have been taken on, and to see
Right.
that some of them were able to join forces and use their own funds, to be active in their communities and really do the dirty work pretty much. Go in neighborhoods, go 500 kilometers away to help people in the streets, in hospitals, in the
Hmm.
mall. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to see the impact they actually have after the program.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is there, I mean, are you completely, USAID funded, or is there a way for Americans to get involved and to help? Because like I'm interested, but I don't feel like there's a way for like me to help. Like, is there a way for like people of the diaspora to help the youth that you're mentoring?
Of course. Actually, the project is a collaborative. Is from a collaborative effort from the USA, the Mastercard Foundations, but we have also other private and public partners, such as Citibank, Doe, and so on. We have all kind of partners. But at the same time, one thing that I did not mention is the fact that all the four RLCs in on the continent are now moving as one as Yali Africa. So it's also to facilitate, partnerships for eventual people in the diaspora who would like to be a part of this amazing movement. I mean, it's not only about financing and so on. You can provide a lot of resources, whether it's mentorship, helping those alumni get more visibility on your platform, or yes, we always find a way to integrate people who want to help the African youth and this next generation of leaders.
Yeah, I would love to have that conversation with you a little bit more, and just how I can facilitate, support in whatever it is. If it comes from like this interviewing more people that some of your alumni, that would be great as well. Because we're interested. We're interested in just seeing what all of our people around the world are doing. It's not just about what America is doing anymore. This is a global conversation, and the more that we can uplift each other, the better. So definitely, I would love to have that conversation more with you. And before we say something spicy again, and they cut us off, let me go ahead and end it. You see, it only happened during a certain point of the conversation.
I know, right? We did not cover everything.
Listen, so they know who I am and they know who you are. So that's what it is.
Watch out.
But thank you so much, Yasmina. I
Thank you.
appreciate you for all that you do. And let's keep talking. Let's keep this conversation going. And however myself and Rapia and however Young Boss Media can help, we are here for it. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you so much. And don't hesitate to go on our website,
Yes, tell us.
yalistate.com, and to learn more about the programs, the RLC, and how you can get in touch with them. And thank you so much for having me. It was a great conversation.
Can you do me one more favor? Can you type your website into the private chat so I can pull it up?
There you go.
Awesome. It's pretty easy. Yellowstate.gov. Let me pull this up. Bam. There you go. YALISTATE.gov, yellowstate.gov. Go check her out. Go check out the organization. Get involved however you can. This is amazing work that she's doing. You heard her say she has over 3,500 alumni already. They're doing an amazing work in 16 countries, expanding into 25 countries. This is not a fly-by-night organization. They're doing real work on the ground in Africa, and you can help too. So make sure you go to www.yellowstate.gov. Do what you can help this next generation out. Thank you so much, Queen. I will talk to you very soon.
Thank you so much.
Peace and love.
Bye bye.
All right, so we had some technical difficulties. I appreciate everyone that had stayed with us through the conversation. This is a really important conversation, particularly just it's all about communication. You know, beyond the technical difficulties and how fabulous it looks for the virtual world and the TV world. It's about information and conversation. And how do you partner with somebody if you only got half of the conversation? So no matter what, I wanted to make sure that we came back with the video to make sure that we had a full conversation and a full discussion because listen, I'm not afraid of mistakes. I'm not afraid of errors. I'm not afraid of technical difficulties because listen, 5G is coming and technology is going to be crystal clear. These videos are going to be crystal clear. So why y'all afraid of 5G? I'm like, listen, give it to me because I need all of my information, all of my interviews crystal clear because I want to go into the bush. I want to be able to go into the bush and be able to get crystal clear interviews and conversations. So I hope you enjoyed Yasmina. You can go to our website, yellystate.gov to learn more. Hopefully me and her can set up a partnership and I can be interviewing some of her alumni, some of her students that, you know, she's developing throughout the 16 countries in Africa. And you know where to find it. Young Boss Media, y'all. And also, before I let you go, know that my book is dropping on August 17th. So that's next Monday. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. For everyone that has pre-ordered their books, they're coming to me from the printing press. And so I'm going to sign them once they get here. And so I'm excited about that. Make sure you go to youngbossmedia.com where you can get your copy of Mind Your Business and Prosper. Now, what this book is, it is a conversation between myself and the reader about many of my journeys through entrepreneurship and what did I go through. There's 13 chapters about, you know, how you need to be and act and how you need to look at scenarios because listen, I've been broke, I've been hurt, I've been left, I've been a lot of things. I've hurt myself, I've been drunk, intoxicated, over partied, obnoxious and all of that. And I had to figure out what worked in business. And through that process, I had to drop a lot of dead weight. I had to gain some new friends. I had to lose some friends. I had to look in the mirror and tell myself I was beautiful. I'm a queen. You're wealthy. You're rich. And I had to really talk myself up for years. And so now that I'm on this side of running a global media company, even though we're in the bathroom, you see, we got partnerships all across this world. So don't get it twisted. Don't have people making you think that you got to have a Lamborghini to be successful. Boo boo. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So Young Boss Media, we got Young Boss India, we got Young Boss UK, we got Young Boss UAE, that's the United Emirates, that's Dubai. We got Young Boss Africa, Nigeria, Botswana. We all over the place. So don't get it twisted. We in the bathroom, but I get good signal in the bathroom. But just like nobody determines your success, right? And so what you want to do is to be able to work through who you are and become the best, the most refined person that you are. So that's what Mind Your Business and Prosper is. Because you are your business. Your community is your business. Your mom is your business. Stop worrying about Kardashian. Stop worrying about WAP. Stop worrying about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. And worry about yourself. So if you would like to get a copy, a signed copy of Mind Your Business and Prosper, go to youngbossmedia.com. And then you can click on the Mind Your Business tab. It's going to be in the menu, and then you can order your copy of Mind Your Business and Prosper. Now, after August 17th, I'm going to put it on Amazon, and I'm going to let Amazon deal with all the shipping because I got people hitting me up from around the world asking, how do I get it sent to Uganda? How do I get it sent to Belgium? How do I get it sent to Thailand? And I'm like, listen, I'm leaving it all up to Amazon. Listen, I ain't got no beef with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos did the work. I have no beef with Jeff Bezos. Listen, because when I become a trillionaire, don't beef with me. You see me doing the work in the bathroom with my Bob Marley scarf on, with my Black History Month shirt on. So, Mind Your Business and Prosper, youngbossmedia.com. I love you so much. And if you would like to be on the show, if you would like to see people featured on the show, yo, hit me up. I'm not hard to find, but don't harass me. You know who you people are. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching Mentorship Call. And I'll be back Tuesday for Make Lemonade. And that is every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Watch Make Lemonade and everything else that we have going on Young Boss Media. Love you so much. Mwah.